Hey everyone, welcome to Digilogue Days. My name is Christina and I'm here today with the Artist Discovery Podcast. And today I am here with...
Shiv, nice to meet you guys.
Amazing. And Shiv is an amazing singer-songwriter, talented. Are you a producer as well?
So I'm an engineer as well, which is really cool. So I feel like I've engineered for a lot of like Korean artists as of recently.
Cool.
And a lot of cool people in America, which is
Awesome.
pretty sick. So
Yeah, I'd love to know more about that, but maybe just tell us, for those who are unfamiliar, just what your story is, how you ended up here with us today. Yeah, just the whole journey.
For sure. So my name's Shiv. I lived in Japan for a bit. Can I do it like an intro in Japanese? Like, is that
sure,
cool?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. 俺の名前は Shiv です。日本に6ヶ月間住んでいました。今も日本語勉強中です。Which is like, it just means like, I'm Shiv. I lived in Japan for 6 months,
6 months?
Yeah.
Did you pick that up in 6 months? Or
I picked up in like a couple months. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Impressive. I took a Japanese class for
really?
3 months. I don't know how to sing.
Nah, you have to live there to really.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. And I make music. I'm a singer, which is cool beans.
Cool beans.
And I'm just trying to get my music out there. I would say I make like pop, like indie rock type of stuff,
It's fine. I listened to it recently. It's very...
Did you really?
I did, actually.
Okay.
I'm not just saying that.
Okay.
I listened to, it was like NYE with my ex.
New Year's Eve with my ex, yep.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a bit about that project? Just how it came about?
So the project's called Shōganai, and Shōganai just means like it is what it is in Japanese. And I feel like Shōganai is kind of like a lifestyle, like in Japan, like, and I would say like for myself, like it was just kind of like the embodiment of the last year of my life. Like there was so many like ups and downs, and pre like going to Japan and stuff like that, there was a lot of like stuff in my personal life that I'm not gonna fully get into, but it was really difficult, like financially and just like a lot of like stress within like on the back end with like family stuff, but and then Shōganai, like me moving to Japan on a limb, that was kind of like a whole like I guess like aha moment, like I'm a new person, and
it's crazy. And the whole project came from that.
Yeah, and everything kind of just blossomed from like that, and I actually joined a band called Cold Food Boys in Japan. Shout out you guys.
Shout out, We'll plug them.
Yeah, plugging them. And I was the lead singer, and we did like shows in Yamanashi, Japan, like every other week. So that was really cool.
Yeah, you do have a lot of kind of Japanese influence, but also Korean influence.
Yeah,
right? You have a song that's... It's not in Korean, but it references some...
So my friend Shane, we've been talking online for a while through this producer named Stone So Wavy. And me and Shane, like, we made a song together. Like, as soon as I hopped off the plane to Korea, we made this song called Nostril. I don't know why it's called that still to this day. Shane named it that. And that was really cool. And Spotify put it on their K-R&B playlist, which is sick. Thank you, Spotify.
Love that playlist. I'm a consistent, listener of that one.
So that's been cool, but Korea was just like all party vibes. It was just like, I'm not even that big of a party guy. I got a little faded off the soju. Couple nights. It was
party culture in Asia is pretty insane.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about, just for those who don't know, just about your identity and why Asian, why you were in Asia?
Yeah, for sure. So, I was living I kind of lived in Japan on a limb. So I'm like kind of a nerd for Pokemon, and when I was younger, I wanted to go to Japan just to go to Pokemon headquarters. And I know that sounds lame, but that was kind of the reasoning. And so my background's really diverse, though. I have family. My mom's from Kingston, Jamaica, and my dad's from India, but we also have family in Hong Kong.
Cool.
And actually a lot of family in Hong Kong. And I'm also Irish and German too, and Cuban.
Crazy mix.
So a lot of stuff, man, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Just I guess just to pivot back to the music a little bit. Who are some of your influences when you create? I can hear some of them.
For sure. I would say my biggest influence is Dominic Fike, for sure.
I hear that. Yeah.
Dominic Fike's so sick. Everything about him is just like, he just has so much swag.
Yeah.
And I love Bia Badoobie too. She's so cool. Super sick. And then I feel like I honestly wasn't that big into K-pop before I went to like Japan and stuff like that. But my manager, Ben, shout out to Ben.
Shout out Ben.
It's unfortunate he can't be here, but he introduced me to like K-pop, K-R&B, that whole like thing.
It's a crazy world.
Yeah,
I love it.
And I feel like I'm very influenced by that now. Like I love like the really vibrant drums and stuff, and like the melodies and stuff. So yeah.
It's like, your songs are very catchy. For sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Glad you think so. Actually, like.
Why you don't think so?
No, I like. Here's the thing. Like for my music, like I think it's like the best music for like 2 weeks. Like. But like when you're mixing it, you know, you just hear it like 50 million times. So I'm like,
I think that's every artist. It's
your
your own self. What's it? Your worst critic, self-critic.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's great. So what I think I wanted to know, just what is in the future for you? Because obviously you released a project in August. Yeah, August.
Yeah.
And what are you thinking looking ahead?
So basically, right now I'm working with Shane again, the guy that we made Nostril with, and we're making a collab album called Philly to Soul.
Cool.
Philly Soul, so that's why it's called Philly to Soul.
Got it.
And that's gonna be like probably like 6 songs or something, just like all really like pop, upbeat records and stuff like that. You know, the Shiv style though, you know, gotta keep it like that. And I'm gonna be engineering most of the project too, so we'll have a bit of my production flair on it, which is cool.
I guess as an engineer, since you have that background, that's probably very important for you to have that control over it.
It's super. I think every artist should learn how to engineer, because it's like, it's kind of like that whole thing. Like, if you didn't see like the color red, you wouldn't know what the color red is. Like, you wouldn't be able to conceive it. And it's like, you don't know what your music needs unless like you're really like tapped into that space, like, and are able to engineer your music and stuff like that. And I think like me like spending so much time on engineering, and even engineering for like bigger artists, it really taught me what sells in music, and like how to really create something that like is a product that is digestible for like listeners and stuff.
Yeah, getting that behind the scenes experience. It really teaches you a lot. For sure. Yeah, I think, and you can hear it in your music too. No,
I appreciate that. Yeah, you just gassing me up the whole time. This is crazy.
Well, I really like it. Yeah. So, I'm not just saying that. What is, I guess, since if we're wrapping up, just for anyone that, is being introduced to you, your face, your music, who you are, what are some things that you want to tell these people that you want them to take away from this interview, but also just your music?
If you want to listen to my music, listen to it, I think it's cool. Not everybody thinks it's cool. That's okay. That's really okay. And I think, like, at the end of the day, it's more so, like, I'm just creating, like, everything I've ever made in music is just, like, my life. Like, I feel like I can't... I can't write about something if it's not, like, my life. Like, in all my songs, like, this is something weird about me. Like, it all takes like 1 minute to record. Like, I just record, like press record, and I'll say the line over and over until I get it right. And then after that one recording, I'll just chop up each line and then move it to the right place.
Wow.
And the rest of the time is literally just engineering.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
To not, have to redo that over and over
super
again.
Tedious though.
Yeah.
It's like,
Cool. Yeah. Do you want to do a little self-plug? Any other things that you do that you want to talk about?
I make clothing too, which is sick. So.
Do you want to stand up and show your outfit? Is that something we can do?
We can do that. Should I just stand up right now?
Yeah. Okay. Do a quick.
Okay. Should I have the mic in my hand? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You can just show your pants.
Bad Son. Shout out to Bad Son for the pants. These are new
I don't know
rocks.
If you can see it, but hopefully.
So they're really cool. This is J. Caesar, I think. It's cool little brand. Just a tank top, and then I got this chain from my boy in Japan, A-Gem. Shout out A-Gem. They're my favorite brand.
And the shoes.
The shoes, new rocks. It's crazy. A lot of motion here, man. A lot of motion.
No, I love it. Yeah, I feel like we had to shout that out.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So thank you for your time. Where can we find you?
I'm on every platform, really. Instagram, though, you should definitely follow me. Probably. If you want to, actually.
You should. You should definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, what is it?
Should I just like spell it out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. SHIVKATAKAM. Definitely follow me, please.
Fire. Thank you, Shiv.
Yeah.
Right. Bye.
Bye, guys.